Trying to unlock an aesthetic physique before summer can be very overwhelming, especially when summer is just right around the corner. You want to take your shirt off confidently at the beach, but you just don't have the Garo V taper, those toji arms, or those baki legs. But it doesn't have to be that way, because in this video, I'm going to show you every calisthenics exercise you need to get aesthetic before summer. Exercises to help you shred your body fat, and exactly how I'd structure a workout for the fastest results at the end of this video. Now, all of these exercises are designed to work the most muscle groups at once, while also helping us to burn the most calories to get us into a calorie deficit and shred that fat. The first set of exercises is going to target exactly what everybody wants in their summer body. Strong V taper, a glorious demon back, and biceps big enough to choke somebody, which is why we're going to start off with the pulling movements. Now, if you're chasing that toji V taper, that demon back, and some serious lat width, there is one exercise that absolutely delivers, and that is the Gironda pull-up. Unlike a regular pull-up, you're pulling your chest all the way up to the bar, almost like a full front lever row. This targets your entire back all at once. Your lats, upper back, lower back, everything. Start with a shoulder width grip, initiate with your scapula, then lean as far back as possible, almost in a full horizontal position. Then drive your elbows back as you pull your chest to the bar. The movement should feel like a row in a pull-up did a fusion dance and popped out Vince Gironda himself. These are brutal, but nothing will build that demon back faster. If you're not quite at Gironda pull-ups just yet, the arch back pull-up is your first stepping stone. Same concept of pulling your chest towards the bar, only with slightly less range of motion and much less lean. Focus on arching your back, driving your chest to the bar once again. And even if that's too much for you, doing arch back jackknife pull-ups is going to be a much better option for you. You're gonna have your feet on the floor, so you have a lot less weight to pull, yet you get the same effect. Now, if a demon back is one half of the anime physique, big arms are the other half. And on top of that, having luscious washboard abs on the beach, it's gonna make the ladies swoon. I'm just kidding. It's mostly guys. The boys be Myron. And one of the best exercises you can do to hit your biceps and your six pack at the same time is L-sit chin-ups. You perform a chin-up, but with your legs extended straight out into an L-sit position. This forces your abs and hip flexors to fire overtime while your biceps do all the pulling. Plus, with your abs in place, there's no room to cheat. There's no room to kip. So when you do the chin-up, it's zero momentum, zero assistance, and 100% all on you. Not only does this make you ridiculously strong, but it also works on that compressed core strength that makes your waist look narrower when you take your shirt off. Perfect for just flexing on the beach. Again, mostly boys. Make sure the legs stay parallel to the ground and don't let them drop. If your abs fail before your biceps or your lats do, then you can lower your legs and just rep out regular chin-ups. If you can't hold the full L-sit position yet, bent knee L-sit chin-ups will be your starting point. Same idea, just bend the knees to reduce the lever and make it easier on your abs and hip flexors. And even if the bent knee is too much or you're just not at the chin-up yet, doing L-sit chin-up negatives is a good alternative as well. But if we're talking about building that wide flared lat look that even shows when you're wearing a shirt, wide pull-ups are one of the best yet underrated exercises for that. Take a grip that's wider than shoulder width, then pull yourself up. But here's the twist. You're gonna wanna pause at the top for a full 3 seconds, then as you lower down, pause in the middle for a full 3 seconds, and then at the bottom, pause in an active hang for another, you guessed it, 3 seconds. This is going to increase the time under tension your back is under and strengthen your pull-up in 3 positions. And you want to feel the contraction, feel the squeeze in all 3 different positions of the pull-up to get maximum benefit. Not only are you increasing muscle size, but you're also working the muscle longer, you're putting more in effort, and you're burning a little more calories. I promise you, these are very, very humbling to do. What once was 10 reps probably turn into 5 if you're lucky. If you can't do pull-ups just yet, applying the wide grip with the pauses works with inverted rows too. It works the exact same muscles, but your feet are on the ground, so it's very easy. Now this next one is a bit of a hidden gem that almost nobody does, and that is false grip inverted rows. Instead of grabbing the rings normally, you hook your wrists over the top as the rings sit below your knuckles and you have a very deep grip on the rings. This forces your forearms into a massive contraction while also shifting more emphasis on your upper back. It's incredibly effective for developing those thick arms that Toji is famous for. Hold as tight as possible and pull in a very slow and controlled manner. If your grip fails before your back, just drop into a regular grip and continue your rows as normal. Now, if you want to be the most jacked person at your local park, front lever raises need to be in your toolkit. Take a dead hang, tuck your knees in, and keep your arms straight as you drive them down towards your hips. Think of it like a bodyweight lat pull down, but instead of the bar moving, it's you moving to the bar. This targets your lats through a massive range of motion while hammering your upper back. And it even targets your core at the same time. That's going to be helping your abs to pop. Start tucked and then slowly extend your legs as you get stronger. If front lever raises are too advanced for you, you can always start with scap pulls. Dead hang from the bar and then simply retract your shoulder blades as you pull down without bending your arms, and no need to lift yourself all the way up. And for those of you who are a little more advanced, doing front lever rows is going to get you even more results. Get into a tuck front lever position and then you row. Since your feet have no support, every amount of force goes directly into your back. Your lats and your upper back plus your core again are working in a way that no other exercise can replicate. And if front lever rows aren't there yet, most of you probably aren't there, inverted rows are going to be the way to go. Now, there is a pull-up variation that is not only fun, but it is brutally effective to target the back, the biceps, and the core. And that's going to be switch grip pull-ups. Start in a regular pull-up grip, pull yourself up, then at the top, switch one hand to an underhand grip. Come back down, pull up, and then switch the other hand. And then you keep rotating. This does not stop. You're going from a pull-up to mixed grip to chin-up continuously throughout the set. This is constantly shifting emphasis between your lats, your biceps, all in one single fluid exercise. It's a fantastic move and it's going to leave your entire pulling chain absolutely torched. Now, I know we've only just gone over pull and there's a ton of information that you've probably already forgotten, which is why I made you guys a free app that will not only give you regressions for any exercise you give it, but it even gives you at home, no equipment variations for literally any movement, even the weighted ones. Just click the link in the description to unlock the Anime Trainer Assistant and never feel lost in a workout again. And it's free, so no downside. But the next set of exercises is going to take our summer bod to that next level. If you wanted to unlock a crazy chest, massive arms, and some boulder shoulders, look no further than these pushing movements. And every single move in this section is going to be emphasizing the core, helping you get a narrower waist and a good looking stomach. And if you want a chest that looks like Baki's, dense, thick, powerful, dynamic, explosive push-ups are the best place to start. Now, these ain't your granny's push-ups. You explode your body off of the ground and move yourself through space to get to the next rep. Jumping over a parallel, a medicine ball, a newborn baby, whatever you want. The goal is pure power out of every single rep. This will develop your fast twitch muscle fibers, giving you a full, denser chest. And the dynamic nature of the movement, it's gonna get your heart rate up, it's gonna feel like a mini cardio session, and you're gonna be burning more calories, you're gonna be burning that fat. Just make sure that you control the landing to keep yourself safe and use something small if you're doing this for the first time. I don't want you guys to hurt yourselves. If that movement is too complex and you're like, Kevin, that is stupid, then it's not stupid. You can just do regular explosive push-ups. You get a similar effect, the power, and it also does get your heart rate up as well. But if we're talking pure chest and shoulder conditioning, nothing is more effective than the Mike Tyson push-up. Named after the gent himself. These are no joke. Start with your feet on the wall, almost like you're in a child's pose. Then pull yourself forward into a push-up position. Then push back up, pushing your arms overhead, activating your shoulders. Then back to position 1, repeat for reps. The constant changing of angles, you're hitting the chest, you're hitting the shoulders, and the tricep from different positions every single rep. And you want to make sure that you control the pace very well. You can't rush this movement, you have to be very intentional. Now, if we're talking building that chest from every single angle, switch grip push-ups are absolutely diabolical in the best way possible. Take a close grip in the middle, perform a push-up, and then move your right hand to the right side to get into a regular grip push-up. Perform that push-up, then back to the middle with a close grip. Then after another push-up with a close grip, bring your left hand out into the left side, perform a regular push-up, then go back to the middle, and you repeat the cycle. With every single rep, you're switching the emphasis across your chest, your shoulders, your triceps, and it's dynamically explosive enough for you to have a mini cardio session with this exercise too. If the full alternating switch is just too much coordination for you right now, just use one side at a time, no biggie. Now, if we want that combination chest, shoulders, triceps all in one single movement, dive bomber push-ups are the answer. You start in a pike position, then swoop your chest on the ground almost like you are a dive bomber, then drive yourself forward into into an upward dog position. Then reverse the motion, swoop back into a pike. The forward dive loads your shoulders and transitions it into a chest movement, and then you lower yourself down with your chest, transitioning into a shoulder movement. Keep it fluid. You want your upper body working as one unit, and make sure your hips don't sag. Keep that core engaged. But if you're trying to hit your chest and core at the same time, Spider-Man push-ups are going to be the move. As you lower down, bring one knee to the same side elbow. Push up, bringing the leg back, and then when you lower down again, the other knee to that other elbow. This rotational movement is going to be firing up your obliques and your hip flexors on top of all that chest work. You might look a little ridiculous doing these, but that's the point, and you might actually feel like Spider-Man. Now let's shift to building those round, bolder shoulders that everybody wants to see when you take your shirt off. It makes the V-taper look insane, and it is one of the most aesthetic features of the physique. And my personal secret to developing these bolder shoulders is wall walks. Start with a push-up position, then bring your feet up as you bring your hands closer to the wall, going into a more handstand position. Hold at the top for 3 to 5 seconds, then walk yourself back down. Every time you walk up, you're essentially doing a full dumbbell front raise with your entire body weight. Your front delts, your side delts, and your core are working overtime to keep your entire move stable. And I promise you, just doing like 5 of these, your shoulders are gonna be on fire. If full wall walks seem very out of reach, you can always start with simple pike walks. It's the same movement, but instead of going up a wall, you're just going and walking into a pike position. Lows the shoulders, and it gets you comfortable with that future movement pattern. Now, to really develop shoulder stability, shoulder tap push-ups are going to be non-negotiable. Do a push-up, and at the top, tap the left shoulder with your right hand. When you perform another push-up, you're going to tap the right shoulder with your left hand, alternating sides. Now the key is to keep your hips as square and parallel as possible. You don't want to let them twist. Your core and shoulders are working together to keep you as aligned and stable while one arm is completely off of the ground. It's going to bulletproof your shoulders, and it's going to make every other pushing exercise feel effortless. And if you think the push-up portion is a little too demanding, or you're just not strong enough yet, doing regular alternating shoulder taps is also viable as well. Now, we're in the makings of a sexy upper body, but nothing, and I repeat, nothing kills an aesthetic physique more than somebody walking around with chopstick legs in swim trunks on the beach. I mean, who wants to see that? I sure don't. And you better not be one of those guys walking around with chopsticks legs on the beach. I will find you. So we're gonna fix that, and we're gonna fix that fast, starting with jumping squats. The reason these are perfect for summer is because they combine muscle building with a cardio movement at the same time. Squat down to parallel, then explode up as high as you can. Control the landing on the balls of your feet so that you can protect your knees. The explosive component targets your quads and glutes, and they target your fast twitch muscle fibers, making your legs appear stronger and denser. The constant jumping also elevates your heart rate and keeps it elevated, meaning you're expending more calories while you're building your muscle. Now, if you're looking to take pain up a notch, you masochists, and really develop your legs, jumping Bulgarian split squats are absolutely next level. They suck. 1 foot on a chair or a couch, 1 foot on the ground forward. Squat down, then explode back up with your one leg. Isolating one leg at a time means you're fixing imbalances while developing your strength. Think about how Toji and how he launches himself across the map as Gojo struggles to keep up. And the fact that you have to jump every single time, you are going to hate these yet love these. And for even more explosive power, single leg lunge jumps are the perfect progression. From a lunge position, explode upward. And that's it. It's a jumping lunge. What more can I say? If these are too difficult, you can always do switching lunges, also explosive and working one leg at a time. But not every exercise needs to be explosive. Walking lunges are the perfect complement to all this explosivity because they put your legs under constant tension. Step forward into a lunge, lower your knee to the ground, bring yourself up, and then step forward into the other leg for the next rep and continue onwards. Just make sure to keep your chest upright and try not to wobble too much. You don't want any of your knees caving inward at all. These work amazing if you can add weight to them, but this is at home, no weight. So you can be resourceful and use anything as a weight, as long as you're creative. Now this next one is gonna make some of you want to leave and close this video. I'm sorry. And honestly, I didn't know whether to put these in legs or in push, but I decided to put them in legs because these are probably as hated as leg day. But I kid you not, burpees are honestly one of the best moves to get shredded for summer. From standing, you drop into a push-up, then from the push-up, go into an explosive squat, and you repeat that. It's so simple, yet so painful. Every single rep is working your chest, your shoulders, your legs, and the constant full body movement is gonna destroy your heart rate. If you wanna burn fat while building muscle, burpees are the definition of doing that. Now, even though you have every exercise that you need, but the way you actually put them together in a workout program determines whether you're actually shredded on the beach or pudgy dad bod on the beach. So the best way for you to organize these exercises is by doing what I call the summer circuit. Here's how it's gonna work. Do 3 to 4 full body days per week. Full body sessions are going to ensure that you're burning maximum calories because your entire body is contributing to using energy and doing these exercises. Each one of these sessions is going to be done circuit style, meaning you do one exercise immediately after the other for multiple rounds. Circuit style training ensures that you keep your heart rate elevated for a longer period of time, which means you'll be burning tons of calories, saving time, and building muscle. Now here's the structure of each circuit. Pick 9 exercises to do, each one back to back for about 45 seconds, or to a set number of reps. 10 to 15 is a good range. If you want to go higher, go for it. In between each exercise, rest for 15 to 30 seconds. If you're more advanced, go for 15. If you need a little breather, you can go for 30, or you can go for a minute if you really need the rest. Now, the trick is to alternate what type of exercise you are doing so that you never fatigue the same muscle twice in a row. Basically, you do a push exercise, a pull exercise, a leg exercise, followed by a pull, push legs, then another pull, push legs, and there you go. So while one muscle group is working, the other one's recovering, but you, my friend, are suffering. That's what's gonna help keep that high intensity the entire time. And after you do all 9 exercises, finish it off with a set of burpees for 45 seconds. Then rest for a full 5 minutes. Do not skip this part, you're gonna need it, although I don't think you're gonna argue with me because after you do it, you're gonna feel, ugh, what did I just do? Then go another round and swap them out for different exercises, or you can keep them the same if you want to. And after 3 rounds, you're done for the day. Now, if you're a beginner, you probably don't want to rush into 9 exercises right away. I recommend starting with 3, then working your way to 6, and then once you get used to it, you can do 9. I don't want you guys to literally destroy yourselves going into this. We want this to be sustainable. This is honestly one of the methods that got me to my leanest heading into summer. My beach bod was poppin', and yeah, I was getting a lot of attention from the boys. Now, while these exercises will absolutely get you shredded for summer, the truth is they won't, because you can't out-train a bad diet or the lifestyle choices that are quietly keeping you fat. So check out this video right here if you want to learn 5 Japanese rules that quietly keep you lean and shredded all year round.